Time management, Kelly, I think is one of the subjects that I hit on every time I have a coaching call. What about you?
It is. It's way up there, that's for sure.
And then we talk about productivity, we talk about efficiency and having a balance in life. And between us, we have 7 kids, and there's nothing more important to either one of us than balance. I saw that great video you put on Facebook this morning about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was fabulous. And you make time for stuff like that, right? So
I have to do it more and more, though, Bill. I am finding, I have to force myself to be like, stop working, go be with your kids. It's hard.
And sure, and how do you do that? Well, you do that through good time management, through good planning. It's not an accident. You don't. That's part of it. Part of it's pulling yourself away and saying, okay, that's it. I know I'm never going to catch up, but that's it. And we've got 3 goals for you, and here they are. See the day ahead, see the week ahead, and see the month ahead. So, Kelly, how do I see the day ahead? What does that mean?
Well, Bill, one of the things you taught me a long time ago is to never leave today without having tomorrow planned. And
right.
Saying that is, 75% of time management it's no joke, folks. And being somebody who is, it's a journey, not a destination, right? I mean, time management is something that we're going to consistently work on for the rest of our lives. But we really need to understand what it is that we're trying to accomplish in the short, medium, and long term. And so the day is just that next logical kind of increment of time.
Okay. So number one, and I really believe that 75% of all of your time management problems go away when you make it your last task of today to plan tomorrow. And I do this 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I will never, even Fridays, even Saturdays, I want to know what I'm doing. And I don't like it, Kelly. I really hate it because I don't want to be that programmed, but that's just the way life is. And especially certain times when you're crazy busy and you have to be hypersensitive. Now, seeing the week ahead, so what's the value? And it's the same thinking, right? You never leave this week without having next week planned. So how can I see that far ahead? Never mind the month, but next week is in motion. Lots of things could change. So why do I want to have next week at least outlined? What's my advantage there?
Well, again, it's really about understanding, again, I'll be probably repetitive, but what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So what we talk about, and Bill, we obviously have weeks worth of material on this topic alone, but again, when we talk about what it is that we're trying to accomplish and things like in terms of themes, like we may decide that this week is the week that I focus on expressing my gratitude to all of my customers, or this week is the week that I go through all my old quotes and follow up on everything. So you really, again, you're kind of breaking things up into segments and kind of working where you're strong or working where you know you need to pay some extra attention.
And I think the other part of that, Kelly, is grouping. So if I know that I'm going to be on a plane, or if I know that I'm going to be if I've got an appointment an hour away, well, I know that now about next week. I'm going to go and find something else to do while I'm in that city, while there's somebody else I can see. And I'm going to figure out something I can do on the way there. And I'm going to figure out something I can do on the way back, so that even if it's just sitting and listening to a motivational tape or something, that to me is productivity and efficiency. So seeing the week ahead and theming it, naming it, as Kelly pointed out, great plan. Finally, I want to see the month ahead. Heck, Kelly, we could even say see the quarter ahead. But I can also, I've heard people make the same argument. Like, Bill, I can't tell you what's going to happen this afternoon. How can I see what's happening in a month? But you do know where you are in the selling cycle, right, Kelly?
Yeah, definitely. And again, it's having the foresight to know kind of how those components all come together, really. So to understand that sales isn't just picking up the phone and saying, "This is what I sell. Do you buy this? Let's do business." There's a whole process around the profession that we're in. And so we have to be thinking about all the steps that are involved in both developing business and maintaining our current accounts. So this is about striking balance. This is about having vision. And this is about really kind of, Bill, what you would say is visualizing what it is you're trying to accomplish so that you can, again, start to break that down into smaller pieces to understand if I want to get there, what are the steps I need to take to get me there? And it's not a simple answer, and it's so again it takes months and months of planning. And so yeah, knowing where you are in the sales cycle and knowing when you're likely to be busy, understanding kind of what your customers have coming down the pike, that's all part of this ability to visualize the entire month ahead of you.
And the visualization thing, gang, just says, hey, where do I want to be in a month, and how do I get there? What do I need to do to get there? That's all she's referring to. But the common theme here on this slide is preparation. Preparation makes for good time management. And if you want to sit like Kelly did today and make a fantastic video of your kids because you're present to them, it's going to take that kind of preparation. If you want to grow your sales, if you want to work 40 hours a week, all of that is accomplished through good preparation and good time management. So that is a short attention span amount of information on time management. We do have more, of course, we have a whole course on this subject, but we wanted to throw that out there, especially now since we're back from the summer, and fall I think starts by the time folks will see this, and we want to make sure you're making the most of your time. So Kelly, thanks very much. Great job as ever.
Thanks, Bill.
And let's go to our next short attention span webinar coming up to a Friday near you. Thanks, Kelly.